competitions are organized with an object of inculcating in the budding law students the key skills of drafting, argumentation, and judgment reading. I am of the firm belief that mooting competitions brings the best out of the law students by offering them a platform to showcase their talent. As such, we are privileged to be co-hosting this event with the Legal Service Authority. I am happy to note this, that over the past 3 days, we have been pleasantly surprised by the sheer talent at display.
So, sir, on behalf of University and on behalf of Honorable Vice Chancellor, I welcome you to the University campus. Again, we feel privileged that we are very privileged that Honorable Justice has been our student, probably class fellow of Professor Ayub Saab. So that way we are also blessed that Honorable Justice is a part of University of Kashmir. Sir, as you know that University of Kashmir has now grown into a huge university. We had a main campus, we had a Zakura campus, we had north, south end. We had Leh and Kargil also, but now they have been taken over by the Ladakh administration. And we have also started our 5 years law degree and 3 years law degree simultaneously. Though it has created a lot of issues at the university campus, I being a student of sociology, I personally feel that there is a what we call intergeneration gap in the students. Definitely by allowing 5-year degree law course and 3-year degree law course at the same destination or at the same location has definitely certain advantages, but it has a limited number of disadvantages also. So our university has now, it has at present at the All India level, it is ranked at very recently we have got the NRF ranking, which has put us into the number of 47, and we figure among the top 50 universities of the country at present. So under the dynamic leadership of our Honorable Vice Chancellor, University is trying to cope up with the circumstances which we face at present, and we are trying to build an institution which has been established long back in 1948. We want to carry forward with our mandate and our what we are supposed to do. I will not take much time, but I am personally obliged to all the students and the District Legal Authority of J&K for giving exposure to our students. Particularly when we say that now government has created the legal authorities at district level, probably which is a common phrase in the justice, that justice delayed is justice denied. So I hope that the district legal authorities are taking care of those things.
The valedictory function of this session, present session, which we are sitting in or attending here, it has a lot of academic as well as professional significance. We read so many things in books, in journals, but then to practice in our real world, that's, I should say, altogether a different story, particularly the area you are specializing in. So you have to take care of so many things. You have to understand so many things. All of us are familiar with the term applying anything in letter and spirit. Letters, all of us understand, but spirit of the law is to be understood. So my dear students, I think that's very essential component which our students, which our research scholars in the field of law, they have to understand. And then we have been witnessing the legal profession, our legal luminaries like Justice Magre. They generally remain involved in delivering justice or providing that legal support to the needy or to the society, whosoever needs it. But another important aspect of it is to see law, existing law, from a critical point of view. Biggest assets of any institution, of any academic institution, it's not that you have the world-class infrastructure or you have those skyrocketing buildings. To me, the biggest asset of any institution is it is sensitive and responsible students like you. What I mean to say, I would like to elaborate my statement. I am sure the type of training you are getting from our university, from our department, that's undoubtedly up to the mark, because we have our own indicators to measure that thing. But nothing will be more, say, harmful for us, more disturbing for us, if by way of your actions, any member of the society, chahe wo gareeb hai ya amir hai, he is hurt by way of your actions.
Talent is around us, but how to expose that talent? There are hundreds and thousands who have qualified law. They have law degrees. They are postgraduates in law. They are doctorates in law. And some are by accident, some are by chance, some are by desire, some are by aim. But to excel this talent and to take you all in the right direction is the object of having you indulged in the moot courts. The idea of taking you on, supporting you, giving you all the available means in and around the country is that you should not blame that, yes, we had that source available with us, but that was not exposed to us. So that is the only idea and object of the Legal Service Authority of the state of Jammu and Kashmir, the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, to bring you on board. Why this involvement of all the law students in having these moot courts competitions? Because what is meaning by moot? Moot itself is an artificial. The original court, you know, is different than the moot court. The hearing in the regular court is different than the moot court. But while studying law and preparing yourself for becoming a good lawyer, you experience with the support of those who have the experienced that what is the court all about, what all the lawyer is required to do. So for that, these moot courts competitions are conducted. This teaches you the quality of a lawyer, the knowledge on the subjects, the behavior in the courts, the conduct in the court of law, and above all, the strength you have to make while you prepare your brief that starts from drafting, conveniencing, and then pleading. This is all what is required while you are studying law and you become a good lawyer. University of Kashmir, established long back as a creation of statute. The law students, the law department was established in 1973 with some great personalities. Their heart and mind were working together, and their only aim was to make the best out of the lot. Those students were studying law. Same hold is good for other departments of the University of Kashmir. I remind you way back when we joined it in 1981, about 40 long years before. We were not exposed to these competitions. There was no such formula adopted by that time. But we had the strength of our parents. We had the strength of our teachers, great teachers around. We had the strength of society. We had the advantage of having the best in the society. I have started as the one who is here describing me from a very small village where one will not thought of reaching any position except being a laborer, or for that matter, indulging in the business of farming as a farmer. There was no idea of being a lawyer or a judge or a scientist or a doctor or whatever. But strength is there. Strength is of the faith and belief. We all have some faith and belief. And the strength is that the spiritual power which guides you always. But that guidance is to be taken in the right direction.
I am reminded of the great past of the then known Department of Law, University of Kashmir. Mr. Justice A.M. Magri and myself, way back in 80s, were just like naked goat heads. It took us years together, rather decades together, to again share the chairs in an honorable way on the dais. So first thanks are to Almighty Allah that we have met after a long break of around 4 decades. From the period we were used to be in the classrooms. Our sincere gratitude and warmest thanks are due to Mr. Justice A.M. Magri, the Honorable Senior Judge